I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Hey, LK from Letter Apothecary, back again with another reading vlog. I decided since, I just started reading the Dresden Files, and this seems to be a pretty popular series, at least among my friends who've read it. I would try to document my journey through the Dresden Files. So I just started this, just read chapter 1. If you've seen my channel before, you know that I have read the first 2 short stories and the graphic novel in this series, and I'm starting with the first novel in the main series. So far, what I've read out of all of Dresden's series, I absolutely love. So I'm really excited to get into the Dresden Files. Like I said, only chapter 1 in so far, so not a lot happening. But I am pairing this with the audiobook read by James Marsden, and people always say that he is like one of the best audiobook narrators ever. So I'm excited to see what he can do with Harry Dresden and where this will take us. So I'm about 30% into Stormfront, and I am absolutely loving this. This is like just the right mood that I needed for right now. I'm loving Harry's sarcastic humor, the humor in this, the magic and the creatures that we get. My favorite character by far is Bob, the skeleton. He is absolutely amazing. So far I have one quote that I wrote down, which comes from, let me see, chapter 8. So the quote says, "Best magic comes from the inside." And this is, Harry and Bob are making their potions. So Bob has convinced Harry to make a love potion, and that scene is absolutely hilarious. I'm loving this book so much. I hope to finish soon. I've got the audiobook going with James Marsden, which everyone talks about. He has got a great voice for Harry Dresden, and his reading speed is a little bit slow for me. But that might also just be the book in general. Usually, if you've seen my reading vlogs before, you know I'm not a big fan of slow books, but I think the humor of Harry Dresden makes up for the slowness in this book. And this is just book 1, so we're just getting used to things. But I'm absolutely loving it. So that's where it's at now. So really quickly before I go to sleep, because I'm getting tired now. Chapter 10, we see Jim Butcher's take on a vampire. So earlier in the book, we got a fairy. Now Dresden himself he's got 2 cases kind of going. He's got this murder case that he's working for the police like he does, but then he's got this other side case of a disappearance. So in chapter 10, he is working the police case, the murder case, and he goes to talk to this character named Bianca, and she is a vampire, and we get this totally different image of a vampire. It is, in Jim Butcher's world, it is a creature that can glamour themselves, make themselves look like a beautiful human, and then when their vampiric nature comes in, they basically turn into like a big vampire bat. But they can do this kind of at will, and it's most of the vampires that I am used to in literature are human with, like, fangs, and they drink blood. Some might be able to turn themselves into bats, but not to this extent. So this is an interesting view on this species. But that's it for now, and I'll check back soon. So here I am again. It looks like I wear the same shirt all the time. Well, this is one of my nighttime pajama sweatshirts. It's a shirt from John. That was his. And it's super comfy, and that's why you always see me with this green top on, because I get most of my reading done in bed before I go to sleep, and so I get changed in my pajamas, and then I climb into bed with my books, and that's where I do my check-ins when I come across things to check in about. So I just finished editing part 2 of my Wheel of Time vlog for the Shadow Rising, and every single day in that vlog I had this same exact shirt on, and it looked like I never changed my clothes. But you'll see my other videos where I have other clothes on, so you know I change my clothes. But it's just funny because this shirt always shows up because it's so comfortable. I wear it all the time at home. Anyways, checking in about Stormfront. Chapters 13 and 14, Susan shows up and they get into trouble. She accidentally drinks the love potion that Bob made Harry make instead of the escape potion, and it is so funny seeing her drunk on that love potion. That was like one of the best parts of the book so far for me. It made me laugh so much. I'm having such a good time with this book. I can't wait to continue reading, to read the whole series. Like, definitely gonna be a favorite series of mine. I can't wait to read the rest. So in chapter 21, we get kind of the softer side of Harry Dresden. He's talking to Monica. Monica tells him that her husband has been using magic and he's the killer, essentially, that Harry's been trying to hunt down. And Harry feels so bad for Monica and her kids. He doesn't want to be the person to tell them the bad news. He doesn't want to have them be in this horrible world. And it's just interesting to see this other side to this character that we haven't seen really yet before. So I just wanted to check in and say that. So as I'm editing this vlog, I've realized that I never finished my filmed an ending check-in on this. I thought I did, but there is not one that exists. I might have accidentally erased it at some point, but here we are. So I definitely did finish Stormfront, and I loved everything about it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and I have Full Moon on my May TBR, hoping to get to that in May. We will see, but yeah, I absolutely loved it. Dresden Files is going to be a new favorite series. I had a couple books that I've read in April and March that have made new favorite series for me. Definitely Stormfront is one of those with the Dresden Files. I can't wait to read more. But thank you all for watching this, and I will see you again on another reading vlog. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.